Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, this is the official start of the show because I can't edit this part out. So if you want to be in it. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi. All right, let me get out of here.
I just blocked out the lights.
Oh my goodness. Who is?
It was getting to be no. You're going in and out. Are you there? But
Okay. Well, this is the Coney Island knife fight. Okay. This is our show. I'm the Albanian Assassin. This is my show. We got a couple of guests on so far. We got who's this now? Who's this guy?
Talking? I don't know. You? No. Gemini.
Hi,
This
Gemini.
is Gemini.
Hi, Gemini. Who's your friend?
Yeah. Who's my friend? This is not my friend. This is one of the knife fight guys.
Oh, is he from Coney Island?
Hi.
Oh, and we have Becca is here. Becca.
Hi.
Hi, Becca. How are you?
Oh, I'm just grand. I'm just grand. How are you doing, darling?
She's talking to you. No, she's.
Becca, this is Gemini with his friend who apparently is from Coney Island. What's your friend's name, by the way, Gemini?
Killa.
Killer?
Killa.
Well, he doesn't look too dangerous to me.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing. All right. We have another friend. Another.
Jonathan Ziegel is here, everybody. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Stacy.
Welcome to the knife fight.
Hello.
This is Becca. Becca's here. So you gotta.
Let me get something fun nowhere. Hold on a second. I didn't realize it was that kind of party.
Well, you gotta forgive the tech issues. Sorry, it's gonna be wonky and in and out, but I want to introduce everybody because this is Gemini and Killa.
Well, if you're having wonky technical issues, I should hope you get a refund.
I think I have to get an Ethernet. I don't know.
I'm not gonna.
Well, just contact your internet and ask for a refund since it's clearly not working properly.
You want to work for me?
I'm not working.
You get paid for you. What? I got paid for you. Go just say I'm a killer. We just stop and go. What are we doing? We're doing a show for everybody right now. Oh my God, he's back. And he came in the other.
Oh, we got Vinny from Sanitation is here, everybody.
Hey, what's happening?
That's my daddy. No, it's not.
The gang's all here.
My father.
Sanitation.
Go. Wow, Sanitation looks very good.
It's good. It's good. There's always going to be trash.
Yes,
We get rid of trash, living and dead.
Better you than me, darling. Better you than me.
Where's my phone?
We know what you're throwing out. Don't worry. We know everyone's secrets.
Please tell us some of the most interesting secrets that you have found, Mr. Treasure Hunter.
I can neither confirm or deny, and I'm not allowed to speak on a lot of ongoing investigations. So I got to just watch what I say here.
You don't even have a...
Oh, your secret's safe with us.
She's lying. She's not lying. She's lying. She's not lying. Will you just...
Who's lying, Killer? It's a mess. Who's lying, Killer? Who are you talking about?
I was just going to say that the young lady, the pretty young lady right there, Sarah, with the glasses, was lying. No, she was. We got a secret. We have a secret. So, go ahead, Richie. The floor is yours. Tell us the big secret.
The big secret? Well, I know what's gonna. I can tell you what's gonna be found in the garbage, but I don't want to let out the secret and ruin it for everyone because it's in the other room right now.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Have you checked everywhere? I've found the most interesting things in Coney Island on the beach that can be sold for a great deal.
Watch out for the Coney Island whitefish. They're all over the place.
Don't insult me.
No.
So I think,
Richie, do you ever get involved in the recyclables?
You know, certain the better metals we like to recycle.
Better metals. Yeah.
No.
I'm into the plastics myself, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What about,
yep.
What about the wood? All right, just stop. I want to know about the wood. All right, don't want to know about the wood. What's he do with the wood? Will you stop?
Certain metals, when they are burned, they become more valuable.
Exactly.
Becca's very interested in that.
Not only more valuable, they speak less.
He's a killer. All right, just killing him. No, he's not.
All right, so
You
wait.
seem
So,
to be
oh, go ahead.
he seems to be a very dangerous man we have on the call here.
Yes,
Luckily,
and actually,
my private information is private.
we're gonna hear from him first. So we're trying to kind of do this in like little segments. So the first segment we're gonna hear from Vinny from Sanitation because he has a couple of stories for us. I understand, Vinny, that you visited a haunted mansion in Staten Island recently.
That's right. We had a container over there. We're renovating at the Chrysler Mansion in Staten Island, overlooking the Outer Bridge Crossing. Beautiful old mansion from the early 1800s. Balthazar Chrysler built it, and there was actually the remodel in the basement. Several years ago, there was actually a hit in the basement there, and I had nothing to do with it at the time, so I could give the information. There's an ongoing investigation, but there was supposed to be a sit-down between the mob and a young gentleman that grew up in the area in Staten Island who was doing some prostitution, some money lending. You know, he was entrepreneuring on his own, which is a no-no. And he was warned several times, but decided not to heed warnings because he considered himself to be born and bred there, so that was his territory. So they decided to have a sit-down inside the mansion one day, about 15 years ago, I think it was, and they lured him in with the idea of a sit-down. As soon as he got there, he was jumped by the caretaker and 3 of his friends who started to stab him. And he broke free and ran outside the place, but there was no one around. This is very secluded. And they dragged him on the lawn and drowned him in one of the pools. There was like a little wading pool in front of the place. They drowned him. Then they brought the body inside into the basement, and they decided to go to Dunkin' Donuts to celebrate because, you know, America runs on Dunkin'. They went there, got coffee and donuts, came back, dismembered the body, and put it into the furnace and burnt it up. So.
Oh my God, this is a crazy story. So the mansion is haunted now from this guy.
It's one of the ghosts there, and also they were later caught because one of the people involved got arrested for something else down the road, gave up the other guys to cop a plea, and they took part of the stairs, which is still missing, did a DNA test, and put everybody in jail. So.
Wow.
The guy that got killed's family still lives in the area. They're all born and bred there. So, you know, it's a true story, and he's one of the ghosts that haunts the place. But we just pull a container, a 20-yarder of all kind of debris out of there because we'll go to containers anywhere. We're not haunted or not. We don't
Rich
care.
G, we've all decided that you're not a very good person to keep secrets with. You just told everything.
That's already been in court. It's already out.
So did you see a ghost when you were there?
Did I see a ghost? I haven't seen a ghost, but we picked up some. I've been there with a voice box and some video. So we've gotten orbs. We've got some voice stuff, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that.
What's an orb?
An orb, like a light, like you'll just see like a little circle, like just fly by out of nowhere as your video. Just you don't see it till you look on the tapes and you see stuff like that.
Damn.
There's one by your head.
Oh yeah, it's an axe. It's my quarantine buddy.
It is, yes. Two by his head. Yes, there's two by his head. You know, it looks good, the orb. It is, yes.
Becca, have you seen any ghosts ever? Do you know of any paranormal activity happening uptown at all?
Just my ex-lovers.
Nice.
Which I'm not above black widowing somebody if it seems worth it. So
I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you from the start, Becca.
Tell us about one of the killings.
Tell us.
Me?
Yeah, well, you said you got dead boyfriends all there. Oh, my God.
Well, at first I want to know, Gemini, how much money do you have in the bank?
Is that, I have 2 banks.
2 banks.
Yes. Which one?
That's kind of low. Where do you live?
Oh, my God. I'm in your basement. Yes. We've been living there for years.
You don't scare me. Not one bit.
I have a feeling that it's not a basement, it's more like a dungeon.
Please
I've
say
been
that
to
when I pay
many
the
a
rent.
dungeon in my day. I will let you know that for sure.
I can believe that.
But I would say, Gemini, you should just come over, maybe bring a little bit of food, and we can see where this goes.
Oh, my God. She's not going to kill you. She's not going to kill you. She's going to kill you. She's not.
I've never actually killed anyone. Let me make that clear. If somebody dies in my home or in my bed, that's their prerogative.
So I guess you've never killed nobody, but how about, has anybody suffered?
Oh, they all suffer. I can't help it that men just seem to keel over after giving me everything that they own. It's just I guess
It's the gun you have. It's the gun that you point at them.
No, I have a gun. She doesn't have a gun. She has a gift.
I have a gift. Mm-hmm.
What you got? You got a gift.
Jealous.
So, for example, if a man just happens to be allergic to seafood and I forget and put a little bit of shrimp in his rigatoni, it's not my fault.
You're my idol. All
right, so I can respect that.
I want to ask Mr. Ziegel, how are you and how are you doing in quarantine?
I'm good. Quarantine is just fine. Yeah. Sales are up, you know. Business is booming.
What's your business?
What's I don't know.
Drugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So this is a drug hotline.
I can respect that.
Pretty much.
What kind of drugs, darling?
Anything you need, we've got it.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'll take a nickel bag.
I think Killer wants some drugs.
Amount of oxycodone.
Killer, you don't need a nickel bag. You need something a little stronger, don't you think? A little something to get you, maybe a little something to make you fire resistant, huh? Think about that.
I say
I was thinking actually of oxycodone.
Yeah, a little something to blur the pain after after being surrounded by all that death and murder, suicide. Yeah, can do that.
Well, we can take care of Killer with a matchstick.
Unbelievable.
I haven't had barbecue.
Killing my friend.
No.
We were just going to buy something from that guy. Could you put your number on the bottom of the screen?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. We'll come with a mask.
All right.
I think Killer could probably stand to have a little bit of Adderall, something to calm him down.
He is a little hyped up. Maybe a little ketamine, a little MDMA.
I mean, his head just did a 360. I think he needs to calm down.
I could use some chloroform.
Okay, thanks, Richie. How do we shut somebody off? I have other friends that I brought that after I visit this nice gentleman, I talk to them sometimes. All right, you're gonna go down here.
Oh my God.
So it's that kind of party.
Oh,
I figured I would bring somebody else to the party.
oh, thank you for bringing the bird. That's amazing.
Yes, this is Killa 2. I train a lot of these birds to do shit. Do they shit? That's all they do. Shit. But these are kind of.
You must be a very lucky man then.
Yeah. You must also love shit.
This is good shit. Good shit. You know? All right, he got to go down with my friend. I'm throwing everything away, Richie. Don't worry.
You can bring the bird to my apartment. I'm kind of hungry.
That's hilarious.
I'd pay to see
Now,
that.
Let's have a barbecue. Bring both killers.
wait, Becca, don't you have a bird too?
Yes, I do. Would you like to see her?
Yes,
The cockatoo.
totally.
Oh, I can't.
It's gonna be like the bird show.
Hey, the best cough medicine. I smoke some things. Whatever this is, $17 for the stupid thing. CVS. I don't know. Take a little. You don't cough for like a while. You can do all that other stuff, but you don't want to be outside coughing. If you got anybody
That's true.
smokes.
You'll get tackled.
Richie.
That's not Richie. That's Vinny from Sanitation.
I got a twin.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
John, maybe you should sell that stuff.
No, just go buy it. I'm just telling you, it's the best stuff that works. It's amazing. Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh.
Oh my God! All of a sudden, now I want to come die in your bed.
She's a trained killer.
I don't mind dying in the bed. That's good. That's beautiful.
Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss?
Oh my God, she's tongue kissing on your show.
Oh.
That is awesome. Let's see what my bird could do. Come here. Come here. Okay, give me your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we have Jarvis, the cocaine conspirator. Hold on, the screen has frozen.
Oh.
It'll come back.
Is everybody is everybody here? Are there any?
I'm present, Jarvis.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me again. I had to check the bugs. Is everybody checking for bugs?
What kind of bugs are you checking for?
Mostly wiretaps, any kind of planted microphones in the lamps, or maybe in a stack of note cards.
Good looking. No roaches, ants, none of that stuff.
That too. Also, well, yeah, that goes without saying.
Because nowadays they could put the bug on the bug.
Exactly. That's why, yeah. I always check my roach traps for.
You gotta watch
I plant
you gotta
bugs,
watch.
I don't get them.
You gotta watch. That's how it goes.
Sometimes it's the birds.
I couldn't say
I
it
was just
better.
gonna say, Jarvis, maybe there's no FBI going on, but we haven't checked the birds. They could be secret agents.
They're in on it.
That's a very good point. I, in fact, yesterday stole the eggs of some pigeons, and I'm thinking, which one's on our side?
The eggs.
Exactly.
That
Most pigeons.
Pigeons.
Those
The pigeons
pigeons
are
are
on our
CIA.
side. Those crows are always up to no good.
That
Yeah,
parrot's
and
a stool pigeon.
Right. Well, yeah, stool pigeons are. It's good. It's part of the game. Oh man, how often is everybody weighing themselves?
I have a scale under me right now. I was hoping this was gonna. I hope I was losing weight talking.
Here's my secret. I'll tell you my secret. I get on the scale and I exhale as much as I can to make myself smaller. It's the lowest possible number you can achieve on a scale.
My secret is eating as much as I can for 3 days straight and then nothing for a week. After a certain kind of visit, I don't like any food.
My thing is just don't get a scale.
That's right.
Exactly. They can't be trusted.
Okay.
Wow. Talk about birds.
Right?
I think she's sexually attracted to you. Do you have cocaine? Would you like to come here?
It's a yes on both. I've never done it with what is that, a parakeet?
She's a parrot.
Oh, a parrot,
Sir.
just a full parrot.
No, it's a bug. Don't let her lie to you. It's a bug.
Yeah, well, I definitely check the feathers first. You never know with the fine plumage.
You need one that doesn't talk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
He's going to make love to my bird, not your bird.
There's a lot of birds on this. See, this is what I'm talking about. These birds, you don't know who they're transferring messages to.
And you know, that's why
They'll give you the skinny on what the other birds are
talking about. That's how we got to meet you. What's talking about?
Oh, okay. My connect is a cockatoo. Yes. So
there you go. What a good show this is.
Yeah, you don't know who the bird is working for. That's the problem, right, Vinny?
You got to threaten them. You got to tell them you're going to sell them to a coal miner. They fucking terrified of that shit.
They all work for me.
Yeah, I think if I was a bird, I wouldn't trust any miner, coal miner, gold mine.
If you're a bird and someone tries to take you underground, it's just not a good sign.
Especially if they're Italian.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it.
Why
bats?
Italian? Why are you picking the Italians? The Jewish people do the same thing.
They own the mine.
There you go.
What I did was I just went to the mine and fell down. Now it's my mine.
I could see you must have bounced right back up on giant head beams.
Those are head beams? Oh,
These are what I bought when I stole the mine.
Oh my God. Maybe I shouldn't be on this show.
I'm out of my depth as well.
Well, let's go around the room, and I'm curious how everybody's doing in isolation. Ziegel, you said that your business is up. Are you going on like a little moped and making deliveries, or how are you dealing with the pandemic?
A lot of my business is done building the building with drawstrings, like old school style, like hanging lines where you would put like your fresh laundry out to dry. So I like to deliver my stuff that way. It's out of the reach of people on the street. It's really safe that way. I think that's one of my, benefits of working with my company. It's very clean. It's very safe that way. Aside from that, when buildings are out of reach, I will use birds. I have a number of falcons that I imported from Wyoming, and they're really well trained. They oddly, they only respond to French expressions. I'm not sure where they picked up French there, but they're, like I said, very well trained. And you have to be careful because these birds, they will rat on you. And so you have to make sure they are establishing their own culture there. They're policing themselves. But that's how I get across, the water to Queens and Brooklyn and Staten Island. So, I would say things are doing okay. The search engine marketing is really helping out with this. It's great.
Well, let me tell you something. If you ever have any trouble, if anybody gives you a hard time and wants to rat on you, me and Vinny here from Sanitation, we'll take care of them.
Absolutely.
Thank
Now,
appreciate that. Listen,
So, wait, I missed something in the beginning here, Ziegel. What kind of wares are you hawking with these hawks?
you know this, Ken. I mean, I'm a drug dealer, man. You know that. You know,
Oh, so like some pharmaceuticals.
pharmaceuticals, Yeah, you need. What do you need, man? You need Adderall. You need something to treat your Parkinson's.
I want to know if you got some of that hydroxychloroquine.
You need a,
The hydrochloroquine, I mean.
you like hydroxycut, like when you go.
No, I just plain old hydrochloroquine. Is that because I hear that's hard to get now, even though it doesn't cure COVID. It's in case I get lupus.
Yeah, I think I have a few cases. They're expired, but they're in my closet. They're just in the back of the closet, so I'll go dig them up and put a quote together for you.
And if you have hydroxycut, I'm also open to that. I mean, it sounds like you got full array.
Yeah.
What kind of drugs is? I want to know what drugs everyone else is on.
Pepto-Bismol.
That's hard to come by.
Lipitor.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on any drugs. I just give them to others.
What a good woman.
Wow, that's a lot of competition for Ziegel. I mean,
Get that.
she's just giving them away. You got to shut down the competition, buddy.
Well, I'm training a breed of eagles that are going to help out with that. So.
Very,
so
very American of you.
let me also ask this. We'll go around the room and whoever wants to answer. Dating is not something that you can do in this pandemic, right? I mean, you can maybe put your drugs on a clothesline and sweep it down to the other building, and you might be able to do some research on on some investigative journalism for what's going on with this COVID thing. But one thing you can't do is really date. So let's talk about dating. If you guys are on a date or with your respective spouse, what's a complete deal breaker? What is something that they we'll start with you, Becca. What could they wear that would be just like a big giant no?
Well, it's not so much about what they wear, but if they have COVID, that's definitely a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I say a wire. They're wearing a wire.
I would say they take their masks off. Deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
So my whole system is I lure them over, and then once they're over, I tell them that they gave me COVID. Then I sue them for what they're worth.
What a good woman. Very good woman. Good woman.
Would you like to come over, Gemini? Bring the puppet.
My deal breaker is if the girl's got a dick out of the butt. Out. Out.
How big a dick?
Shut up. I got it from you. I found her in the garbage. No.
But Gemini, what if she also has a vagina?
Oh my God! Now you're making it all difficult for me. I don't know. It matters what religion she is.
Fair enough.
You know.
It's good to have options. Is all I'm saying.
Good thinking.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to transition and you need the other set.
I prefer a man with contradictory patterns and sunglasses in his office.
I'm afraid this is romance right here. That's what we're seeing.
What are you talking about? I'm going to the bank right after this. That's what you wanted. You wanted me to go to the bank, right? This is a callback. It's called a callback. Yeah. That's what it was.
Are we
your
talking?
friend is being awfully quiet. What's his deal?
What about you?
What's a deal breaker for him on a date?
Yeah, I think we want to hear from Stacy.
Oh, the Albanian detractor? Well, let's put it this way. If the guy isn't packing heat, I'm leaving.
Nice.
Yeah, but what about if it's your house?
Well, I haven't been on a date in my house, so I don't know.
Oh, that's why you're alone right now. You know? Look who I got.
Wow. He is blushing hard.
You are blushing. I'm shy. I know.
Is he shy?
Yes, he is kind of shy. He's holding my dick. All right. Anyway, yeah. I don't really have a. Ask somebody else a question.
Okay. All right. How about this one? John Ziegel. What's your favorite role play? You have one? Okay. It froze for a second.
Yeah, it froze. Boy, I have to just pick one.
Well, plumber,
Yeah.
housewife.
My favorite is I like to be the man in the relationship. That's my favorite role. Like, I call the shots and I pick where we go. I get on top. That's my favorite.
And you should leave New York, darling.
I want to illustrate more 69ing. Okay? Stand up 69ing where I hold the girl.
And not the guy?
Not the guy.
I think
You
that's
don't look
96.
strong enough for that. I would be afraid you'd drop me.
You'd bounce right back up. It'd be
Think
okay.
See, I think you're actually a Black Widow, and that's your method of murder.
I was going to guess with Ziegel that you would be role playing Falconer and Falcon.
Yeah, it's top three, really. Top three for me, but she wanted to know my number one.
But then you got to put the Falcon mask on someone.
Jarvis, what's your favorite sexual role play? Do you have one?
Well, yes. I was trying to say just cocaine dealer and cocaine buyer is really one of my favorite ones. But yeah, that's a tricky question. I guess I would respond with another question, which is it, if you're married, is it okay to have sex with another woman in your dreams?
As long as you don't tell your wife.
Well, okay. Hopefully she didn't hear that, but I just think that that's the only place where you're allowed to cheat, frankly. You guys think having sex with another person in your dreams is cheating?
No, it's obviously not.
As long as you don't get
the least adventurous man in all of New York.
Well, I've gotten a few ladies pregnant in my dreams, so it's it's a lot of responsibility.
So your fantasy life is impregnating women, not sex, but actually becoming a father. And
I mean, I'm
in these fantasies.
I'm still expecting, but yeah, it's a lot of pressure. Every time I close my eyes, thinking about how I'm going to pay this child support.
Don't sleep. Coffee.
That's what I'm trying, man. But yeah, role playing. I wish I'd like to get more into role playing. I think I like the animal theme of the show. I think animal control and maybe a rabid skunk or something. It's something like that where there's a power play is something that I would like to play that.
Yeah, my favorite role play is fry cook and waitress, and I'm the fry cook. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who is that?
Well, you got turned on.
Wait, what is that?
This is his role play fund. There it is.
Oh wow!
Yes, I have all these. This is what I do now because I'm stuck in this house. I bring out all these old puppets that I haven't had in a while. Actually,
do you pleasure yourself with the turtle?
He's got a lot of lovers.
Yeah. This is how he looks like when he comes.
Same.
Jarvis, I think that the puppet is CIA. What do you think?
Yeah, especially the turtle, because those guys are sneaky. You can't trust an animal that can hide in its own body.
Right? And he's always got a bug. Bug.
But, you know, we need the CIA because there's always the KGB. It's like you got to pick your poison. You know, I'd rather that. I don't know. I feel like yeah. That's also a fun role play as an interrogation. You know, black site, CIA, waterboarding, suspected terrorist. That's a fun one if you like water play.
Do you dream about that too?
No, but now that we talk about it, it might be coming up. But no, that's a new one. You guys are stimulating me, so I'm actually enjoying this.
It was the turtle. It was the turtle.
It was the turtle. It was the turtle ejaculation.
Okay.
So
12:30 and 5:30.
All right, so we didn't do a hot topic, but I'm gonna, because I couldn't get this article to print, but I got some of this article to print about Kim Jong-un. So this will be the last, I guess, sort of like segment. Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you
Now we can hear you, darling.
You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
All right,
You got a moment.
So this is the portion of the article called Kim the Executioner. The North Korean strongman's brutal elimination of rivals, or perceived rivals, is no game. In 2012, he is rumored to have had a former army vice minister killed with a mortar round for drinking and partying after Kim's father's death. His uncle, Jang Song-thaek, was reportedly stripped naked and fed to 120 starving dogs in 2013. The following year, he had a
Well, I'm very glad the dogs were fed.
The following year, he had a deputy minister executed by flamethrower, and the year after that, had another minister killed by an anti-aircraft gun at a shooting range in front of hundreds of spectators. I mean, can you believe this guy? I didn't know all this stuff about him. I didn't know he was that. I mean, I knew he was bad, but I didn't know he was like, I want to work for him bad. What do you think about that, Vinny?
I can respect that. I tell you what, he don't have no problems. And then now he's sick. His sister's taking over. She automatically becomes the hottest dictator ever. She's like, she gets that curve, you know, that like in real life, she's like a 6, but in like dictator life, she's like an 11. You know what I mean?
Yes, we do, Richie. Yes, we do. We understand.
That's Vinny.
Oh, Vinny. Vin.
Vinny's been, he knows me from my old life.
He has many
before they gave me the name.
Many different lives. Many different lives. But okay, so go ahead. So what else with the dictator? Go.
Yeah, he gets stuff done. He's like, you know, gets respect. He tells you don't drink after his father died. That's a respect thing. I can understand. You broke the code. You got to be tight.
I finally realized my ultimate sexual fantasy is to be the dictator over large groups of people as they fear me.
She is a great woman. That is
You'll have to wear.
I like that woman.
That's what we call values.
If you want him to fear you.
Well, I mean, clearly this guy. He's killed a lot of people. I heard that he killed one of his ministers for falling asleep during a parade, which to me sounds a little.
If you're
falling
asleep during a parade, you may already have some form of narcolepsy or be sick. I mean, it's a parade.
Yeah, which is discrimination. So I think we need to look into that. But yeah, the guy he's clearly ruthless. So everybody's excited that he might be dead.
It matters what parade. No, was it Italian parade, that Irish St. Patty's parade?
What if it was a parade in support of narcolepsy and he was doing it as kind of unity?
Good thinking. You smart. That's smart.
Yeah, that's bad leadership.
Hey, I like that.
Use my hat, yeah.
Well, you guys, this is a good point because it's going to cut us off in 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm cheap and I have the cheap version of Zoom, but I thank you guys so much for coming. It was really, really fun. We should do it again. You guys were all so funny. Again, this is Coney Island Knife Fight Zoom version 3, episode 3, and it's going to be up on YouTube soon. So everybody look for that. And if anybody want to shout out a promotion, I'm Stacy Kendro at Twitter.
Gemini Comedy.
Gemini Comedy. Sharon Simon.
Sharon Simon Comedy. Please subscribe to my YouTube. I need subscribers.
Yeah.
And Kevin Berry.
Yeah, you can find me at sleepwithkevin.com or just at Berry, BERREY, on Insta, Twitter, and your mom.
Okay, and Rich Carucci.
Yep, Rich Carucci, comedy.com. Hit me up on Facebook. DickCars64, I think it is, on Insta. You know, check me out.
And John?
Nice. I would say I'm new and loving Twitter, so Johnny Z Comedy at Twitter. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's the real Jay-Z, like it sounds, with an underscore.
I knew it.
Or real underscore Jay-Z underscore. And see you there.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. That was really fun.
Thank you.
Thank
it was
you.
fun.
So fun.
Stay clean out there. Stay coke.